Alright, hello everyone. Lettice here. A little bit of a different setting, but I am out doing laundry right now, but that does not stop getting the message out. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I don't really know what Spirit has. I'm just going with the flow as usual, but a little bit more so today. Um, so yeah, if you hear anything in the background, it's just people doing laundry, people cleaning, people cleaning, people gotta clean, I gotta clean. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this for you. Get you a reading. See what's going on. See what Spirit messages has for you. See what messages Spirit has for you. Mm. Mm. I'm hearing movement, like making a move. No, I think somebody playing Kirk Franklin. Or Donald McClurkin. That's kind of what it sounded like. I ain't gonna lie. No, this Kirk Franklin. I think somebody's playing Kirk Franklin. That's crazy. Well, let's see what Spirit has for the collective. I heard movement. Now I'm hearing Kirk Franklin. Imagine me. We got knowledge coming out here. It's about what you know, what you need to understand, what you need to gather. Oh, that card fell on the floor. We got focus. I'm hearing focus on your moves, focus on your own movement, focus on what you're doing, why you do it, um, focus on where you truly want to go, what you truly want to emulate in your life. Focus on that. Like, really focus on gaining knowledge about self, about your passions, about your drive, and where you want to go and how you want to present self, right? So let's go ahead and push into this for that movement because it feels. Thank you, Spirit. Because I'm going to direct this energy. We're going to let my lip gloss. It feels also like you've been a little bit too focused on, like a little bit too close to the situation as well. But not in a way that's to understand it or to gain more insight. It's just more like, okay, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep pushing, I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep doing things a certain way. Um, it's like putting things on a cycle, essentially like a wash cycle, but you're only washing the clothes, you're never ever drying them. So they're always wet. And it's like, why am I not able to wear or use this or have this in my life or these things? Because it's like I mean, you have the knowledge, but you're not moving with the knowledge, or you're not moving to gather the knowledge to actually get what you deserve in your life. And I'm feeling like that's what a lot of things is like. You're focused on the wrong things essentially, and it feels like it's the right things that you're doing, but it's not. Essentially, thank you, Spirit. And you need to move in a different direction, in a different way that truly allows you to gather experiences, gather truth, gather knowledge about what you truly want to do and not just doing things because you feel like it's right, doing things because you've been doing it, doing things because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sometimes if it ain't broke, you got to make it better still, you know? We got talisman coming up here. This is letting me know definitely that your focus has been elsewhere. This talisman, thank you, energy is coming up to show like they want you to have something, almost like what's that one movie, Inception, where they had their charm, where if they seen their charm or they looked at their charm, it would bring them back and let them know, hey, this is not real, this is not reality, this is, we're inside of a dream, we're lucid dreaming right now. So it's like have something that brings you back into your main point of focus, why you're doing something, what your true goal is, um, what you truly want to invest in. Really, it's like bringing you back. And what does not, it's like it's like you're looking at the old a little bit too much as well. It's like this is a brand new page. They want you to start focusing on new energy, new pages, and how to cultivate and create that as well. Because right now, it's like bring yourself back into reality. Stop making excuses for why you feel like it's not working. Take accountability. Start shifting your life in a way that actually is truthful and real. I actually have my charm back, and I feel like I'm not my actual charm back, but a second charm back that I have, and I feel like I'm gonna have to throw that for you guys Yeah, we got a lot of cards coming out. We got gratitude and karmic path. So this let me know that you are trying to avoid something. Yeah. So that's why you're very focused on possibly things that are no longer there, um, possibly things that no longer matter. Focus on trying to do the same thing, which is the definition of Saturday. And it's like be grateful that things are falling apart or that things aren't working anymore or that you don't know, that you don't understand, because that leads to, again, the curiosity of, okay, why isn't this working? How can I tweak this? How can I make this better? How can I push it? Being grateful for the karmic path that you're on so that way you can break this cycle and not be in it anymore. And with those two being right on top of the talisman, so again, you need some sort of anchor in your life to be like, okay, this is bringing me back of why I'm doing this. This is why I do this. This is what is going on. Just an example for me, my talisman is it's jewelry sometimes, but a lot of times it's like my tattoos can be a talisman. Sometimes you need a living talisman. I look down, I got pieces louder than roars. Like, okay, when I quiet my mind, the things that are a lot louder are the joy, are the bliss, is the excitement, is the curiosity, is the love. And that's a lot louder than war, the chaos, the stress, the depressing. So peace is louder than war. I look at this, it's like, okay, always speak truth, always make sure I'm protecting self and what I have and what I bring in and so forth and other things that I have. So it can even be a living talisman. It doesn't have to be something actually physical that you can hold, especially if you're like me and you lose stuff a lot. I don't need that, but that's going to help you to break those karmic cycles. Yeah, divine masculine is coming right in here. That's right on top of the talisman as well. Okay, you need something that brings that authority back into your life, that strength, that courage, that divine masculine energy of I am, authorization, of power, of focus, of drive, of channeling that energy in a direct, commanding type of way. And that starts with being grateful for what you're able to change in your life, because the spirit is letting you know that it's time for a change, it's time for a shift. So be grateful for, I'm hearing tower moments. Be grateful for blank pages, really that clear, like, okay, what is happening? Because if you're actually able to focus on, like, this is like a clean start, there's nothing written, I can't go back on past notes, I have to start and create something new. I'm going to start and create something new. That means I'm going to have to focus on what the hell I want to actually start and make new, to make different, to shift, to change. And I have to do that with authorization, with commandment. Even with me, just like, okay, I want to get out there more, just so people can, I love helping people. That is always what I want to do. That is the main thing I've always wanted to do since I just help people. Let me help you. Let me support you. That was just spinning. I know that's right. Let me help and support you. And so I'm able to do that in different ways. Like on my Twitch, somebody was just asking questions about relationships, and I'm not in a relationship, but I was able to give them some advice on how to approach it. And so it's like, again, like, it's still me just being me, and Twitch is just, for me to have fun and enjoy self. I'm just coming out, enjoy self. I might do a reading, but we got to, just the background of my life, but it still allows me to help people. Even they were like, I'm sorry, to disturb you. I'm like, this is literally what I do for a living. I literally help people for a living. And it was just, him or them. I don't want to presume. Thank you, Spirit. Just asking questions about how to approach somebody. So it's like there are always different avenues. So it's not just YouTube where I do it. It's like now I got readings now. So there's always a different avenue. What is your main focus in life? What is your main drive? Your main push in life that gets you off that karmic path, that gets you to where you truly want and deserve to be. I always think of divine masculine energy in the funniest way. Like, have the audacity of a man. Like, have the audacity of a man. Like, you think about a man, they first meet you, they're like, hey, can I come over your house and you cook for me? Excuse me? It's like having that energy of like, hey, I feel like I'm worthy, of a meal somebody cooking for. It's that energy. What are you worthy of? And actually acting in that sense. Some final cards for you here. Yeah. Yeah. We got growth coming in here. It's in the upright position, but it can be either way because it's a spiral, and that's coming in its own energy essentially. But the growth is right on top of focus. So again, where's my focus going now? That things are now clear. Things are. I'm hearing you have to start over somewhere. It's a revamp, it's a change. We have psychic and safe travel in here. Again, what did I hear when I first started? Move. It's a move. So you have to trust that what you're seeing. For some of you, this is a very small, not message, but um, a part of this message, but it's for a small part of this collective. You have been getting visions of moving or traveling or experiencing the world in different ways and realms, and it's an understanding that you have to trust in what you're seeing to take those steps, to take those avenues, to explore truly. You know what I'm saying? So recognize that. So that's a small message. Like spirit has been giving you messages that you were supposed to be traveling, and with the safe travel being reversed, it's like you're a little scared. It could be you moving away from your family. It could be moving to a new country. It could be so many different parallels and things. But with this coming in reverse, is letting me definitely know, like, trust in what you're saying. Spirit is telling you have to move in order to progress. It could even just be moving environments. I'm hearing. Trust that you need to move environments. This is not the right environment. It might feel comfortable, might feel great and be fun, but this is not the environment for you. You may need to move out of energies. But it will be a safe travel to a new place. Just because it's unknown or it's uncharted or you haven't been there before doesn't mean that you should not do it. You know what I'm saying? So really take that in. I'm gonna see if I can throw something in my backpack. In my backpack. Gonna throw some for you very quickly here so you can get you some charms. This is like my section on the go bag, but Spirit told me that I'll listen to Spirit. We're gonna do what we need to do for you. Mm. You have the Obsidian coming over here in its own energy. Um, the Black Obsidian, which is obviously protection, grounding energy, trusting energy, truth energy, being centered in core energy, and with it being in its own energy, like not even near any of the other ones, it's definitely like you need to really get back to the reason why you do it, the truth of why you do things, the real reason, not what it has become. Um, Not some big grandiose goal. Like you really have to get to it because this karmic path, this that's right. Thankfully, I'm using that. This path that you're on, with the one of you again to bring yourself back to reality, bring yourself back to self. Because then like this is the path that you chose. And if you want to switch up how you go about that path, how you go about the energy, how you go about living your life, you have to do that. You have to set that up, and you have to make sure because with this being all by itself, as then we know that spirit is giving you more than enough space, more than enough room to create a new foundation, to create a new way of trusting. Maybe your spirit team, maybe yourself, maybe your friends of it. Like that's why for some of you they really want you to move in the environment so that way you can reestablish that connection. It's almost like you're giving birth to yourself. I'm hearing you're giving birth to yourself essentially to trust yourself again, to believe in yourself again. Mm. You have to gather an understanding of what you truly want to do with your funds, what you want to do with your money, why you want to do it with your money. Because right now, with this, if you have the rooted hagstone, essentially the wishing rock, energy, and you have some money surrounding it. Some are pesos, some are euros, some is American money. So you have money surrounding it, and it's letting me know that you have to really decide what you want to do with your money and how to invest in that because some of you aren't really investing in yourselves the way that you know that you should, the way that you know you need to. Scared money don't make money, and held money don't move money. You get what I'm saying? So You have to be really grounded and rooted in that. What are you truly wishing for? What is your rooted foundation? And this is essentially a water stone as well because I picked it up out of the river myself. Where's your money flowing to? How is it flowing to you? So you really have to be like understanding like how much, and it's especially with the money, the face looking at the stone. What are my wishes? What are my desires? What are my um cultivations that I'm truly looking for to activate? Because some of the money fell on top of the psychic, and the psychic is the one with the face that's looking at you. So really trusting in that intuition. That's where everybody trusting in the intuition. What am I supposed to be doing with my money? Sometimes I know I'm a little bit too kind, and I love to give, and so I know I have to know my own limits, my own boundaries, and I feel like that, that taught us something. Do you know your limits? Do you know your boundaries? People will take. You know, are you instead of going to I'm here and buy another book or something. Invest that in your own experiences. Maybe going to a book signing. Things like that. Or it's like, okay, really pushing the limits of what you're doing and not just having it be one way. We have the tiger's eye, which is also has the eye, I believe, Horus on here, which is the feminine energy. It is face down. This is again letting me know to trust your intuition, and this landed on the psychic card. Everybody needs to start trusting their intuition, getting back to the root of trusting yourself, trusting your decisions, trusting your actions, trusting where you're going, trusting the healing process, trusting the divine, trusting in things. And with this bird being right above it, it's letting me know that you need a higher perspective on what trust truly means, what diving in truly means. And that's where that knowledge comes in. Seeking out answers that you have not quite discovered yet or even asked yet. Seeking out experiences, seeking out new journeys, new understandings, like really taking that in and recognize that you need a higher perspective. And with the rose quartz coming in here, right next to all that, is letting me know it has to start as well with you actually liking yourself, not even loving yourself. My clothes are done, so we're wrapping this up. Not only just with loving yourself, start with liking yourself. Do you like to be around yourself, your own energy? Do you like your own voice? Do you like spending time? Like some people really don't like being alone, that they'll always have background noise, background music, things like they can't even sit with themselves. So do you like being with yourself to command with the divine masculine, to walk into your room and command what you deserve? To know what you deserve, to deny things that are playing you, or to actually accept that growth. Because right now it feels like you're you really got to get to know and love yourself, especially with the kind of falling on top of the talisman, and so is the peso. It's falling on top of there. It's letting me know like maybe some things are outweighing your love and like for yourself. Maybe the decisions that you made on the physical realm, maybe with your career, relationships, um, just decisions where you make just all these things is kind of weighing on you, and that feels more heavy than what you truly want and where you're going and what you have been working for. Mm. So you really got to get in life with yourself. Not even like, do you like yourself? Do you like where your life is going? Do you like what's happening? And if you don't, be honest and real with that. Be real with that. Like I'm not. I don't even know where I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff because I feel like I should be doing it. And that kind of adds a little numbing feeling and things of that sort. So take that in and recognize that for all intents and purposes of love. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get some affirmations for you guys. Actually, Spirit is hilarious. They said, I'm gonna just say, they said not today. They have their own affirmations they need to make, and that is their words, not mine, not mine. Uh, they have their own affirmations that they need to make because they need to know and listen to their own voice and what truly resonates with them. And so that's how I'm gonna take that. That's how I'm gonna leave that. This is being reading. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm gonna do my laundry.